I even forgot my height. Yeah, that's how long I've actually been gone. But hey, welcome back to iTALK. I'm your host, Pretty Boy with a 3, and I have been gone for a minute, a long minute. I know that for sure. But I'm back. I'm back with a new energy. I just have been. Okay, first things first. I have flu right now.
Hold up.
Now, right? So right now I have flu and it's summer. We're going through a heat wave. This is all crazy. It's all crazy because what's happening is where I work, it's like super cold. So like even when I go outside, it's like hot. So like when I like maybe go for my lunch and I'm outside and it's hot, then I spend maybe an hour in that environment. Then when I go back, it's like freezing. It's like super cold. So I feel like that rapid change of temperature is not good for my body. And yeah, but as soon as I get sick, I get on top of it. Well, sometimes, but yeah, I'm taking like some Panado and weak stuff. Yes, I do take weak stuff because I hardly get sick. So when I get sick, it's not as bad as other people sick, yeah. But yeah, it's been yo, so much has went on, eh? So my life, nah, let me just give y'all an update quick, like a quick update. There's been just so much drama happening, like drama on top of drama on top of drama, crazy stuff. But I've met some wild people in the past couple of months. I've dropped you and me. Oh, last time I was here, I was probably telling y'all I'm dropping you and me. Yeah, I've dropped you and me to be you and me. We're young and free. You and me. We need to be you and me. We're young and free. It literally. Yeah, it was dope, eh? It was dope. It didn't obviously my expectations were different for the song and the video and all that. Hold on, let me just confirm this is recording. Imagine I'm like, okay, this is actually recording. Imagine I'm like talking the whole time and nothing is recording. How wacky would that be? But I'd have to use some of the camera audio or something or make a plan because there is no way I'm going to say what I said again because, I mean, how can I even know what words I said unless if I replay the whole... Okay, that's besides the point. Why am I going off on a tangent? The point here is that, yeah, busy. I've been super, super busy. Everything is just like going crazy, I feel like in the past few months, I've gotten super, super, super happy. I've also gotten super sad. I've gotten to the pits and it's all a battle, Most of my battles happen to be mental more than anything because in my body, my mind is literally the most powerful thing. So it's like, it's for someone who's like always thinking about different things, right? It's so easy for me to convince myself of certain situations. It might not be true, but you know how your mind picks out from like any situation, picks out specific details just to paint the narrative that it wants to paint, which is what deep down you feel like is the truth. Yeah, it does that. So it's like, as much as it's reliable and all good, but it just like it's a good and a bad thing when you start delving into some situations, some topics and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just been a roller coaster of emotions, of everything. It's just, we've been doing a lot, doing a lot. I've been trying to work on a lot of stuff, but yeah, I'm just super busy at work all the time. But I've actually met like some cool like people and I've actually met some trashy, crazy people that are like, you know, and yeah, it's just it actually, when I feel like when I meet different people of different cultures, right, it just makes me realize the the contrast of the good and the bad in every culture, right? You get to see how what a good white person is and what a bad white person is. You get to see what a good Indian person is, what a bad Indian person is. And this is all subjective. Good and bad is all subjective to whoever. Because you can say fusek to me and I don't take offense to it. I don't see it as bad. But you can say the same things to someone else and they see that as bad, and they're gonna classify that as bad, which ultimately classifies you as a bad person. Because also remember, I'm coming from a perspective of first impressions. So what I'm saying about these people is the first impression they gave me. So it might not necessarily be accurate, but it's my perspective of them from first impressions, and there's literally nothing I can change about that.
FBI, open up!
But today I don't even have any topics. It's crazy. I wasn't even planning to shoot this pod, but yeah, it's just it's been long, and yeah, someone was saying I won't shoot it. Yeah, when now you were saying I won't shoot it, I won't shoot it. Yeah, what is this? What is ah, man, I'm just, yeah. I try to be happy, because at the end of the day, it's like, if I get on camera right now, and right now I could think about a lot of things that could make me sad, pissed, or anxious, or anything that's not a happy, positive emotion. I could think about 1,000 of those things and start feeling that way. But what's the use of me actually coming on camera to experience those emotions with y'all, right? Because I look at it like this, right? It's like some of y'all might be going through that, right? So it's like, you shouldn't be coming here just to enhance your pain, right? You should be coming here to either learn something new or just hear about someone else's life or whatever they do, or just stumbled upon this and like watched it. For whatever reason you are here, it shouldn't be to enhance your pain or whatever you're going through at this time. It should be to take your mind off your pain and onto Jesus. Amen. 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 Yes, Pastor. Preach it, Pastor. No. But yeah, actually, that's actually a good point, eh? Through the past couple months, when I was going through a lot, like I've it's been a lot, from like emotional things to things like forex. You all know forex will do this to you. Forex guys. Hey, I don't even want to start mentioning how much money I lost on forex. Because one day it's good, the other day it's bad. 1 week it's good, the other week it's bad, and it plays with your emotions, right? So now imagine for someone like me who's like who deals with people like pause. Okay, that's not pause, because like deal with people could be like anything, but like I don't necessarily deal with people, because I feel like deal with people would be like a doctor type of situation, but like who interacts with people, let's just say that. It's like, how can you be happy while you are going through your own, whatever forex losses and all that? And I feel like when I was going through that, something just kept on telling me that this is actually like for you to disassociate yourself from the work, right? So it's this thing of keep your work things at work and your home things at home, and let there be a separation in that, and yeah, with that, it's been just helping me out a lot, and just helping me continue, carry on, and then also brought me closer to God, because there's nothing like God, Jesus, when you're going through the hardest of times, that you literally don't know what is gonna happen next. It's like that's when most people actually come to God, and we should just learn to stick with Him even after those bad times, because that's when it's like you don't really need him like that. You think you don't need him because um consciously you don't see anything that you are like when everything is going well, you don't consciously see the little things you should be thanking God for. You have food on your table, you have security, you're safe, you have all these things, right? You don't necessarily see the blessing and all that when everything is going good. So you have to go through the pits for you to actually appreciate all those great times, you know? And it's just a matter of perspective. It's a perspective thing. Most things are a perspective thing. I feel like it's just how you view it, you know? And one important thing in life is that we shouldn't let how other people view certain things affect how we view certain things. And notice I said certain things because if 10 people view this thing as a tiger and you view this thing as a lion, then something must be wrong with you. You have to check that out, right? But if 10 people view God as non-existent and you view God as existent, it's like, the 10 people are crazy, right? So it's like certain things, certain situations call for that, certain situations don't call for that. This is why it's very important to analyze situations in your life. Like, don't just do because you have to do. Just think about certain things, think them through, try to be calculative. As much as we all did maths lit, wink wink, try to be calculative, and yeah, school, with school, I'm going off another tangent here because I just spoke about maths lit, but school is not necessarily a great way to measure someone's intelligence, right? Which has been a overspoken conversation because people are smart in different things. So school is not necessarily the best way for that measurement, right? It's like how lie detector tests are not the best way to actually check if someone is lying, right? Because there's people who can beat that. There's people who can manipulate that, right? So it's like, it's crazy. Let me just sip this quickly. Yo, it's super hot in here, but I had to close the door. Excuse me. I had to close the door because of the wind and the birds or whatever's outside. I don't need it making noise here right now. But yeah, hey, I was just thinking about a couple of things, and it has been one heck of a ride. We've been doing a lot. How many times have I said we've been doing a lot?
Bruh.
But yeah, I've literally been trying to get my hand in every pot. But it's a mess, eh? It's a mess. Life is a mess. One moment it's going well, one moment it's going down the drain. It's like, it is what it is at the end of the day, And but one thing I can say I appreciate about these past couple of months, I met some crazy people. Like, not crazy as in that crazy. Okay, let me tell you an example of what I'm talking about, right? So I'm at work, right? There's this guy who like basically promotes like I don't know, there's certain products for this certain company, right? So it's like we're in a wholesale or a supermarket where there's different people promoting different products in the store, right? So he's promoting the appliance company, whatever appliances they sell there. So he's someone I've just known for like probably the past 2-3 months, not for a very long time. So he's just someone who's been like one of those open people, excuse me, those people that just like you click with them because they're so open. They like they quick to throw the jokes, quick to go crazy on you. Hold on, I have to cough. Yo, forgive me, y'all will forgive me, but yeah, they quick to throw the jokes and quick to just be like a close friend to you. Yeah, he was one of those. So This other day, I'm chilling there in the morning. He passes by, right? So when he passes by, he comes through, he greets me. We have a talk. He's like, sure, Spagella, what? Spagella. Yo, there's a long story behind that Spagella name, but it's a story for another day. But either way, yeah, he says that, he's like, sure, whatever. He's like, I dreamt of you giving me $20, right? So as any human who's been finessed, I think to myself, I don't have $20, bro. Like, bro, like I literally don't have $20. So I say that to him. Then his first answer to me was like, no, bro, just because I said that doesn't mean that I want you to give me money, right? And it took me by surprise when he said that, right? Because it was like, damn, like he spoke what I was thinking, right? But in that moment, I'm like in my human moment, not my higher level thinking moment. I'm in my basic human level, right? So I'm like, it's cool. Yeah, no, but I don't. Then it's like, nah, bro, it's just a dream, and I just thought I'd tell you about it, I'm like, it's cool, sure, sharp, whatever it is. He leaves, I chill there. Cool. I go inside, I work. While I'm working, I assist this first customer, right? So I think he wanted to deposit cash. Yeah, so he wanted to deposit cash, so I took him to like a special till whatever thingy. So yeah, waited there, he deposited the cash. Then when he was done, he's like, it's cool, bro. Thank you. Guy, he gave me $10. I'm like, it's cool. Put it in my pocket, walk away, help a few more customers. These two girls come through, right? So these two girls, it was like a situation where one kind of was a bit sussed out by me because she kind of didn't want me to help her type of thing, because at first they said they're good, they knew what they're doing and all that. So eventually, because look at me, why wouldn't you trust me? I've said this before, you gotta trust this face. Like when you see this face, you gotta trust this face. If you don't trust this face, there's something wrong with your brain. Come on, man, don't have me rhyming out here. I'm joking. Not a joke, but either way. So cool, they were a bit but eventually they let me help them through. We get to the last part. So one didn't bring a phone and they need a phone for the process. Then they like, it's cool, we're gonna come back another time. I'm like, it's bad, cool, no worries. And this time is literally where I'm about to go to lunch, right? So before I go to lunch, I let the security know that, yo, I'm about to head out to lunch. So if any customer comes looking for me, just tell them I've went to lunch. So as soon as I get there, I tell the guy, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to head out to lunch. Cool. As soon as like I say that sentence, one of the girls come back. She's like, thank you for your service. Ha. Wow. I'm like, I'm blessed today, yeah, she was one of those cheese girls. Yeah. I'm like, I'm blessed today. So now the thing is with me, I kind of have this weird thing about taking money from people, right? It kind of makes me feel some sort of way. Like, I don't mind you sending me money, right? You can send me money via bank account, via EFT, send money, any electronic payments, I accept 100%. But when someone gives me physical cash that I didn't work for, because technically I'm just doing my job there. So it's like a tip, but I mean, to them, I worked for it, but to me, I literally was just assisting them, right? Because remember, when I assist people, it's not like I go in it thinking I have to do the best I can at assisting this person. I just go there and like, let me just help this person out because they're here for help, and then sort that out. Sharp, cool, you good? Any other questions? Or find me here. Same thing. So cool. When she gives me the cash, we're right at the door. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna check what's this. I just put it in my pocket, then I dip. So when I reached the back there, I took out, I see I have two 10 rand notes. So I walk, I go chill. As I'm eating, the thing is, I was chilling in that exact same spot where I was in the morning. So when I'm chilling there, I'm like, wait, this guy literally predicted this, if you think about it. Like, he literally predicted all of this. Like, I literally couldn't believe it, right? I literally could not believe it. I was like, this guy literally predicted this. This is crazy, super crazy, right? And now the day, it was like I think it was like a Monday, right? So I know usually on like Tuesdays he's not there. So now when I'm at home, I'm panicking. I'm like, yo, man, this guy just like told me something. Couple hours later, it happens. Like, he didn't tell me that I was gonna get money. He said I was gonna give him money. But the fact that he said I was gonna give him $20 and I got $20 and it's me, the common character in both situations, it's just crazy, right? It's wild. So I was like, I even told my girl, I was like, yo, you won't believe what happened. Told her the whole story, obviously, like you would to your girl. Yes, you, Brad. Yes, you. Busy, like, I wouldn't do that. Yes, you. But either way, that's besides the point. So now I'm anxious. I'm like, I have to tell this guy that he predicted something crazy, because, like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, mad, right? Then the next day, right? So the thing is, he works across. So, like, imagine a long shop, right? But when you look on the other side, you can see the other person on the other side if you know what they're wearing, right? So that's how long the store is. So I saw him on the other side. I was like, yo, there's no ways I'm gonna miss this opportunity to tell this guy. So he moved back to his post. Then I went there straight to him. As soon as I got there, I'm like, you, bro. Like, you. Like, I don't know. There's something about you, bro. Then the first thing he said to me, it's God. He didn't even, the thing is, I never even told him yet about the $20, right? And then, like, we just had this whole conversation and he was just telling me about how God will work through you, you should just allow Jesus to work. Jesus is alive and it's real. Like, felt like that was a huge revelation because he could have said anything. He could have said, I'm a magician. He could have said, I have black magic. He could have said, I have superpowers. He could have literally said anything, but he chose. Do you understand that? Like, how many people would actually tell you that it's God and not take the glory to themselves over such a supernatural situation? Because, like, the thing is, I would understand if he was just guessing or anything, but it was the timing. The night he dreams about me giving him $20, that same morning when he wakes up, he tells me that. That same day I get the $20. How much of a coincidence is that? Like, that doesn't just happen out of thin air, like, boom, this just happened, So, I mean, at some point you have to ask yourself, certain things. Some people will not believe this because it sounds unbelievable. But the fact that I've seen it with my own eyes, I mean, I got the $20. Like, you have no idea how much I couldn't believe it, right? Like, if someone had told me this and I hadn't seen it, I would not believe it. I don't know if you understand. But it's crazy. It's wild. It's insane. It's crazy. It's super, super, super crazy. And it just goes to show that God can really work through anyone, You just have to let yourself be open to God to work through you, Because imagine if he never told me his dream, right? I probably would have gotten the $20, but I wouldn't have known about his dream that he saw, right? So I would think it's just one of those things that, yeah, I'm getting a tip today. It's no biggie, right? But the fact that 20 Rand had such an impact because of the backstory is just what makes Jesus great and what makes you see that it's actually Jesus, because Jesus is the same person who could have filled up the wines, and who could have duplicated the fish or made it out of thin air, the bread and the fish. But he literally always finds a way to make something super miraculous, right? As much as it might not seem like much, but for the fact of how it happened, that God can send you a message through someone else's dreams, which means you should always be open to hearing other people's dreams, to be associated with other people. Don't always stay in your own world, because you're going to miss out on very important information while trying to be kept to yourself, while labeling yourself as introverted. Yes, we all may be introverted in some way, shape, or form, but you just have to find a way to make yourself comfortable around people. I also find myself in situations where I'm very uncomfortable around people, but I find that when I can find a point to relate with someone on, it just makes the whole thing easier, right? Because we've found some common ground, that okay, you agree with this, I agree with this, let's expand on this, right? Which makes someone draw closer to you, and it just makes everything easier in terms of connecting with people, like understanding people and just interacting with people. So yeah, that was my revelation miracle from straight from the heavens. You already know how it goes, but guys, Jesus is real. Y'all should not take that lightly. I've been a believer in Jesus for so many years. I've seen different miracles happen to people around me. I've seen a lot, but for a fact that it's like the only thing that's miraculous about it is the prediction, because anyone could predict you're gonna get money, but who can predict how much you're gonna get? It doesn't make sense, and it's never straightforward. Like, he didn't dream of me getting money. It's like it's wild. It is what it is, but let's thank God for just revealing himself to us in times. It might sound unbelievable, it might sound crazy, but for someone who's very mentally here, I'm probably sounding like a wild ass loose cannon, but you have to take my word for it, because that's literally all there is to it, is my word and that guy's word. It wasn't documented, it wasn't on camera, just like any other great revelation. It's not captured on camera, it's word of mouth. That's what makes it harder to believe, which makes you stronger when you believe, because you have to really put your mind to believe something someone said instead of something you've seen, which is what makes your brain stronger and your faith stronger and your heart stronger. So just keep that in mind next time anything beautiful, miraculous, or supernatural happens around you, that Jesus always shows himself in the most craziest, unbelievable, and supernatural ways. And we should just all just try all our best to just lean on him, be close to him, love him, and just cherish him. And thank you so much for listening to this. This has been iTALK. I don't want to extend this episode to be too long where y'all lose attention and all that. I hope today was actually, motivational, or gave you something to learn, something to, build yourself on. But thank you so much. This has been iTalk, and I'm your host, Pretty Boy with the 3. And you know the vibes. Catch you next time on the next episode. I love y'all. Peace.